Welcome back to Ray's Garage. I'm Ray Cornelia. Guys, I gotta be right up front with you. It's a little graphic video. I wasn't gonna do this video, but something all week told me that I needed to share this with you. So here we go. Today is Sunday. Last Saturday, August 27th, at about 11 o'clock in the morning, I was working on the Nova. You know I'm doing the mini tubs in the 1970 Nova. And I was up under the wheel well. I had the car a little lower than normal on the lift, and I'm working away. Everything's going fine. So I get out from under the car, then I get back under the car, grab the new mini tub to trial fit it up in the wheel well. And unfortunately, I wasn't aware of my surroundings. I remembered that I had the car a little lower. I slammed my head right into the stud that holds the gas tank support strap. So at first when I hit it, it hurt, because I hit my head on a stud, but then I felt warm liquid pouring down everywhere, and I put my hand on my head and I had a cut in my head, which I didn't realize how bad it was right away. But as soon as I put my hand on it, it was like a fountain squirting through my fingers. So I knew it was bad at that point. So I called for my wife. She was in the house. I knew with the amount of blood I was losing, I only had a couple minutes. So I got into the house, got a hold of my wife. She got me in the shower. And my wife is a nurse practitioner, and she's seen me cut up and beat up on my dirt bikes and all this stuff in the past. And this time she goes, I can't fix this. So she got a whole bunch of gauze, what we had available, wrapped my head up really tight because I was just losing blood. I would guess I lost probably about a pint before we got in the car. We're 25 minutes from the Kaiser ER. She covered the seats. She covered my head with the gauze and put a tight ski cap on there. And I just put my hand over it and held it while we drove to ER. We got to ER. By the time I got there, I was a little woozy. And they took me right in. They took my name, my Kaiser card, and brought me right in. Asked a few questions, got me right into a room, and then that's when the doctor came in and unraveled me, what my wife wrapped me up in, and he said, this is pretty bad. He goes, and at that point, he washed it out real well. Of course, I was on the gurney, and they put 11 staples in my head to close up the wound, and then they wrapped me up super tight because they didn't want blood getting between the skull and the skin, so that just the wound could heal. And they, even after 11 staples, it was still bleeding on the edges. So anyway, they wrapped it up real tight, and they said leave that wrap on till that following Monday and change it out. Anyway, I'm sharing all this because had I been knocked out under that car, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys right now. And two, thank God my wife was home, because I know for a fact I couldn't got myself to the hospital. Even if I did, I probably would have bled out on the way. It was bad. So the moral of my story is, and I think I want to share because I'm very safety conscious all the time, especially in my day job. And this is something that happened in a fraction of a second, and it could have ended it all right then and there. So my lesson here is be aware of your surroundings. Don't be in a hurry when you're working on your projects. Be aware of everything around you, especially overhead, down below. I did a really dumb thing. It's my own dumb fault for being in a hurry and not paying attention that I had the car lower than normal. And like I said earlier, the car was lower than normal because I was working up inside the wheel well. And with the car at the normal height, I'm 6 feet tall. So at that car up over 6 feet, I can't reach up in that wheel well. So I had to lower it back down. Anyway, I posted some pictures. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted some pictures there. And I gotta, excuse me, I gotta thank all you guys for all your well wishes. I really do appreciate it. It was a life-changing experience, to say the least, I gotta tell you. I'm okay, I'm healing. If you can see here, I still have the staples. The staples are supposed to be removed this coming Tuesday. So I'm gonna be all wrapped up again. I have it uncovered now because I gotta give it some air. Anyway, guys, I had to share my story. Sorry for the gory details and graphic pictures, but the reason I shared, like I said, I wanted you to understand what happened here to a very safety conscious mind person. It could happen to you. I don't want to see this ever to happen to anyone. So until next time, stay safe and see you on the next one.